Welcome to Ravens Over. Please subscribe to my channel or send a notification bell, like this video, and share. This is an update on Giovanni Melton. He was only 14 years old when he was killed. He would have been 18 years old if he was still alive. Now, allegedly, his father killed him. Wendell Melton, 53 years old when he killed him. He is now 57 years old. Now, allegedly, it is stated that the father stated that he would rather have a dead son than a gay son. Let me give you the update on what has happened as of now. I created this channel for people with different support, to support you. There's a PayPal on top. People murder. One thing, there are a lot of times people can't stand in the truth, but you find one that does support them. Make sure they do not fall within a marginalized community as not being in existence. And you know that there are hard to find people that create a channel that cater to people who are different and stand in the truth. And the allies sit back and say, well, I have no problem with other people. Let me just stand in here to learn something. Support those. No judgment. Who support you. I love you. Stay in your truth. Okay. Giovanni Melton, 14 years old, killed for being gay. Allegedly, now it's stating that the man shot and killed his 14-year-old son because he was gay, Las Vegas, Nevada. And the man we speak of is Melton's father. His father. Now, the father at the time was 53, which makes him 57, and his son was 14 years old, which makes him 18 years old. And I want to give you an updated reference to this because it's going to trial, and there's so much I want to share with you. And let me just give you a rough idea, a rough draft of it real quick. Now, basically, he only did 5 months in jail after killing his son. So I want to share more information about this and something that the trial is coming up. Okay, this is Giovanni, 14 years old, which would have been 18 years old, but at the time of his death, he was 14 years old. Now, I want to share more information reference to 2019, July the 29th, 2019. Now, I want you to work with me here because it's basically a lot of dates and stuff that's like kind of missing here, so I couldn't find much as far as doing research. Now, the trial date postponed for Las Vegas man accused of killing his son in American sparkling outrage. Now, Las Vegas, the murder of a trial of the Las Vegas man accused of killing his son was postponed until 2020. Now, the members of the LGBTQ community plan to demonstrate on the steps of the courthouse to petition that circulate this week asking the judge to return Wendell Melton back to jail to await his trial. Now, basically, he's already out. So, he's already out. He's doing actually a house arrest. Because basically, for stating that he only did 5 months, he got a bail, which basically was $200,000. And he ended up going back to basically on a house arrest. And it's stating that with the condition he remains on high-level house arrest, and amongst everybody gets bail settings, even if they're charged for murder. The Clerk County District Attorney Steve Wolfson said in July 25th, Melton trial was postponed until March 2020. The victim's mother, Victoria, was in the court and said that her son accused murderer wearing street clothes. Victoria Melton was in court and saw her son accused murderer wearing street clothes. For the mother of the child who was killed to sit next to the person who killed her son, this just broke her heart, said the petition creator of the demonstrator organizer, Jamie Lee. Now, the statement that several members of the LGBTQ community said that they couldn't believe that Melton killed his son because he was gay. The father of the history with the son because he was gay, the abuse of him of being gay, and neglect him for being gay, allegedly. Now, it's stated according to the DA office, there is no proof supporting that claim in the case. There are nothing to suggest that there was no evidence that he was introduced into court of the law that was motivated, that the father who shot his son said that. That's what the judge stated. Now, in the arrest report, the Henderson Police Department said that Melton claimed that 40-year-old at the time Giovanni attacked him and the shooting was an accident. The officer responded on November the 2nd, 2017 at the home of 900 block of 7 Hill Drive near St. Rose Parkway for domestic disturbance. Now, Wendell rented an apartment at 950 7 Hill Drive for his son Giovanni to live in alone because he did not get along with his current life, according to 2017 arrest record. Now, Wendell said that he only stayed overnight in the apartment with Giovanni 6 to 7 times total. Now, Giovanni lived in the apartment since March 2017. Wendell went into the apartment to check on Giovanni because he did not show up for school, the report stated. Now, Wendell said that he brought a handgun with him to the apartment because he was afraid of the people Giovanni hung out with. Wendell told the police that he got into an argument about his teens smoking weed and skipping school. The police report stated, according to Wendell, Giovanni attacked him. Wendell stated that his finger was on the trigger guard of the handgun and was accidentally went off, shooting Giovanni one time in the chest. Neighbors who spoke to on the condition of the anonymous said that she didn't believe it was an accident. I do believe that it was premeditated because he came here with a handgun, and when you bring a gun to a fight, you're expecting to use it, she said. That she also said that she thinks that the argument started over the teen sexuality because she heard the two arguing about it before. Giovanni, would argue with somebody about his sexuality, and his father would come there and kick all of his friends out, she said. Now, I have reason to believe that it was about him being gay. She added that we want justice to be served. We want Victoria's voice to be heard, that her son's voice to be heard. It stated that the demonstration and the schedule on August the 9th in front of Regional Justice Center in downtown Las Vegas. Now, I want to talk to you in reference to something more in reference to what is currently being brought out here in reference to this disturbance as far as him basically being out on release. Now, I came across some more information about Giovanni Melton. It's stating that March the 1st, 2021, call Judge Michelle. Tell her not to postpone the murder case. Call her today, 3-1-2021. Michelle Leavitt. Office at 702-671-4372. Fax number 702-671-4371. Law Clerk 702-671-4369. Email department there. Also says that stand in solidarity with Giovanni loved one's murder trial against Wendell Melton for the killing of his own 14-year-old son for being gay. Case number C18-329648-1 when March the 8th, 2021. Time 10:30 a.m. Location 200 Lewis Avenue, Las Vegas, Nevada 89155. Phone number 702-671-4528 at the District Courthouse. Giovanni Melton. Now, I was also stating that they also want to share. Please share. Please contact the Judge Michelle today at 321. Let her know we want the murderer trial at 3/8/21. Judge Lilly Spells will be at the hearing tomorrow, 3/2, which of course was yesterday. To hear the status check of the defense attorney, to let them know that we do not want the court to postpone. We want the murder trial at 3/8/2021 against Wendell DM, who killed the child. The judge will preside over the case State of Nevada versus Wendell, case number C183294648-1. Tell her not to allow the murderer of the child to be postponed to court date at 3/8/2021. Wendell shot and killed his own son Giovanni on 11/2/2017. We need justice now. Department 12, Office 702-671-4372. Fax number 702-671-4371. The Law Clerk 702-671-4369. Email department. I said that the court will be on video 3/2/2021 at 12:30 p.m. if the murderer trial starts on 3/8/2021 at 10 a.m. So basically, I want y'all to share this video everywhere you can. Make a lot of noise, because basically the mother feels, no justice, and she's not getting her say, allegedly, as far as her son being murdered by the father. Now, it is stating that the father did only 5 months in jail for killing his son. He got up the bail of $200,000, and he ended up coming right back out. He wasn't even in for a good 6 months. Not even half of a year. He was already out, and basically he got out on a bail. So I want to share this with you and stuff. And of course, I want you to share this video everywhere you can. Make a lot of noise. Share it everywhere you can. Because here it is, a young man gunned down and killed, allegedly, for being gay. And allegedly, they got witnesses that state that what actually happened versus what Wendell said happened. You know, the thing about it is that when you're having an argument with your son, which is 14 years old, and you're having a disagreement, my personal opinion, why would you bring a gun to your son? What happened to a belt? What happened to giving your child a spanking if you have to abuse your child? You know, because that's what it is. He's 14 years old. But I understand people like to do things as far as back in the day, the slavery mentality. We beat because we don't really realize what we're doing. And we can't make someone understand how we feel. So we beat them. And unfortunately, this was not the case in this situation. This was the case when a father bought a gun. Now, my personal opinion is, why would you bring a gun to have a conversation where he stated that he was afraid of his friends that his son hung around, allegedly. So my question is, so if you brought a gun, you were going to kill the friends as well. That's just my opinion. But y'all can comment below what you feel about this video. Share this video everywhere you can. The mother, you're in my prayers. At the top, there's the Instagram button. If you follow me, I'll follow you back. Click the update, so this way if I get any more information about this young man being murdered, he didn't even get a chance to even live his life. He's already killed. We have to send a message. This is not okay. It is not okay for mother to keep grieving. And even though they got a Giovanni Melton Foundation fund, even on Facebook, but still, it's upsetting because the mother feels as though she had to sit next to him at the courtroom of her son being murdered by the killer, allegedly the father. So it says, I'm not trying to make your straight I am not trying to make your straight kids gay. I'm trying to help your gay kids survive by unknown. You know, and it's sad, but unfortunately we live in a world where people feel as though they got the right. And that's, like I said before, I just have a question, like, why would you bring a gun to your kids? And even though you may have been afraid, why is it not call the cops and bring the cops with you? You know, and to me, my personal opinion, if you're a father, why would you be bringing a gun? You know what I mean? It just amazes me. And then they said, well, he had problems with his son. So to me, my personal opinion, you got what you wanted. You wanted your son killed. And it's stating that, allegedly, it was stating that he said that he would rather have a dead son than a gay son, allegedly. That was saying that someone had said, they overheard the father stating that. So, you know, all I can say is rest in peace, Giovanni. This is an update because I've done this story before. And the family and friends, you are in my prayers. And I did this story back, and I put a man shot and killed his 14-year-old son because he was gay in Las Vegas, Nevada. Giovanni, a student at Coronado High School in the suburb Las Vegas, and friends describe him as selfless and charismatic. So rest in peace, Giovanni. Rest in peace, the mother, in my prayers. Share this video everywhere you can. At the top, there's the Instagram button. You follow me, I'll follow you back. Let you know I love you, and thank you for watching. Catch the rain.